will AJ take it easy on him? Absolutely not in a million years.
This has been a really different fight week for you, Eddie. It's like really unusual to see you in the background, not doing the main bit. Have you been enjoying it? What's it been like?
Yeah, just chilled, just having a nice time, sitting out in the sun, chilling with AJ and taking the money, I guess. I don't, it's because we don't know how this is going to end. I'm quite relaxed about being in the background here. This is their show, this is their idea, this is their promotion. We just accepted their offer. So we're here to do a job with a B-side. We'll ring walk first, all of that kind of stuff, and we'll have the smaller changing room, and we don't care because the opportunity was too good to turn down. But we just got to go in there tomorrow, finish off the job of this week and the deal and everything, and then we can go back to normal business in 2026.
And Jake and AJ seem to be getting on quite well. What about you and Nikki? So the last time we were here, they were telling you couldn't get in the ring after. How's it going?
We're a lot better now, to be honest with you. I mean, you saw for the Netflix show with the Katie Taylor stuff, it was pretty wild back then, but, the difference here is Anthony Joshua is a huge name. It's not like he's just some random opponent. It's like you've got to just respect the team, and they've done that. They've been great to work with. I can't speak highly enough of MVP and what they're doing. I think they're making a massive impact in the game. I just feel this was a terrible decision by them, and I think a lot of them knew that, but Jake was adamant he wanted to do it, and I just hope that tomorrow night, he can come out of there and we can all move on in this mad world we live in. But it's going to be a very dangerous time in his life.
And I heard you saying you couldn't quite work out if he was deluded or he genuinely believed he was going to win this fight. Have you solved that puzzle in your own head yet?
Both. Massively deluded and definitely thinks he can win the fight. And you have to respect the chat. The principal motivator is money. But I do believe he wants the challenge. He wants to get in there, and he's convinced himself that, and a lot of the stuff is true in terms of facts. AJ's been out of the ring well over a year. His last fight was a knockout defeat. You can kind of talk yourself into having a chance, and then the bell goes tomorrow, and you look across at this monster and go, what on earth have I done here? And very quickly, when those shots rain down on him, he will think to himself, what on earth have I done here? And that the best case scenario for Jake Paul is that he doesn't get hurt too badly. And he can get up on it, he can leave the ring on his feet, and everyone can go, well done, Jake, you were really brave there, and then we all move on. If he has ambition in the fight, he's going to get hit clean, and he's going to get knocked spark out. And that's where the real danger comes in. So, and the problem for them is, in boxing, and people talk about, will AJ take it easy on him? Absolutely not in a million years. You can't do that, because you could, all of a sudden you let it go rounds. You could injure your hand, break your hand, clash your heads. You could catch one on the chin. You can't afford to do that. Get him out of there ASAP, and that's what he'll be doing.
I think this will be the real test because people still think that Jake Paul's fights are scripted. So this will be the one where you're going to be able to tell.
Yeah, I mean, look, I know that sometimes in the past when it's an exhibition and stuff like that, this is a sanctioned fight. Like, there is absolutely no games here. No games. AJ's like all this stuff, yesterday he's messing around with AJ and the head-to-head. Trust me, that all sits in here. And AJ goes, all right, mate, I'll see you Friday night.
And you were saying you think you can tell he's petrified. Do you think that?
Yeah. He's a smart guy. Jake, although Jake is deluded, he's a very smart man. And as the fight draws closer, he will be thinking to himself, I'm fighting Anthony Joshua. And when you put those little gloves on, there's no head guards, there's no big sparring gloves. It's a different kind of fight. And the first one that lands, he will have the complete shock of his life. And if it lands clean, even if it's the first shot of the fight, it's over. But he has improved. He knows how to look after himself. He might be able to survive a little bit. It's not like some random just getting in the ring. This is a guy who's been boxing now for years. He's been doing proper training camps with proper heavyweight sparring. So he's a decent fighter, but he's just miles off the pace of an Anthony Joshua.
And last question, sorry, just after this for AJ, is he looking straight to Tyson or a fight in between, do you think?
Probably a fight in between. I mean, there's a lot going on with Turkey Al Sheikh and our plans, but at the same time, he wants to get this madness out of the way, and then we'll decide what the plan is.